So today is a big max day, right? Like in our program, we're trying to get lean for sure, but ultimately at the core of Barbell Brigade, of everything that we do, strength comes first, right? It's all about strength. And what sucks is this last week, I had like a throbbing headache. I don't know what it was. Maybe I don't know what happened. I have a throbbing headache. I didn't train for the last 5 days, but I really wanted to stick to this program. So every single day I still stuck to my diet and I still hit my 10,000 steps a day. And I'm still walking outside. I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking hit these numbers and shit. And also knowing that we got our max out today. And because I'm competitive like that, I ain't never gonna let her win at anything. Her mouth is full of mierda and she wants to talk shit. So we're gonna come here and fucking take her to school.
It's just so convenient, right? That like right before we're about to test out Max's, he has to tell you about like all of his ailments and his weaknesses. And I haven't trained in a week. You could have just kept your mouth shut, just show up and let the numbers do the talking, baby.
Hey, this year, I already let the numbers do the talking.
What
I hit 515 at 37 years old, okay?
And like 500 pounds.
What did you hit?
So fast.
What did you hit on this channel?
I fucking birthed a baby. I got slim. I'm building muscle. Oh my God, did I get a mosquito bite?
Oh, look at the ailments. All of a sudden, the fucking ailments. Oh, the mosquito bite. It fucking threw me off balance.
I competed. I'm about to hit some numbers I haven't hit since like pre-baby.
Just because you think you're all hot and sexy now, do you think you could just talk shit?
Oh, you think I'm hot and sexy?
I really do.
Thank you.
She looks really hot right now.
Hey, thank you. Right now? Not always?
No, not always.
This is where guys fuck up.
Specifically 2002 in August, September.
So I think I also have a headache coming on.
Liar. Headache from your own bullshit. I don't know how you take so long to do everything.
You were flapping your gums for like 20 minutes, dude.
Yeah, and I'm still ahead.
So I'm trying to go for the 2 plates again. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I feel good though. My body feels really rested. If I don't hit it today, it's 100% on me, but just between you and I, we're gonna blame Bart no matter what. Like, it's just Bart, you know?
I still keep it on to keep track of how many steps I get, but it does get in the way of lifting, so I gotta put on my leg. It's not my house arrest bracelet, okay? I'm not in trouble like that. Sometimes I'll walk around a commercial gym with it on, and maybe because like I grew up in like a hood environment, I always think like, oh fuck, I don't want people to think I'm on house arrest. But I don't think anyone else is thinking that. They're probably just like, oh, that's a very hipster way of wearing a timepiece. Go, Gio!
What is it moving?
So I would put clips on because I saw this since your last rep. When you unrack like that, and it comes out a lot. Look at your 25.
Oh.
So you're actually decreasing the amount of weight you can do because it's
Okay.
off balance.
Got it.
That's why I wanted to put the clips on.
Okay. Go more. Good. Easy. Okay. Okay. My turn. Okay. Okay, Bart.
Oh shit. I moved pretty good. I was actually really worried because I'm someone that benefits a lot from frequency. So since I didn't lift at all this week, I was really worried about that. And I knew I was gonna max out today. So starting from yesterday, I've been pounding our immunity support, which has electrolytes in it. And so far it's working, so I'm really happy about that. Let's go, Gio.
Thank you. What should I go up?
How did that feel to you?
Maybe like an 8?
How does that feel to your normal 205?
I'm always a wreck at this range. It doesn't really make a difference. They're all going to be heavy because I'm in my own head.
I'll just go 215. Yeah, just chip it there.
That's what I was about to do.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. They go up. Easy. That was nice. That was fast. That was really fast.
Fast?
That was fast.
Can't even tell.
That was fast. Good job.
If you do 475, you just have to make sure you're solid with it. Especially with the unrack. Don't unrack, you just run out.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's what we do with this one.
I see.
And I'll be there spotting.
Okay.
Little 475? You have 475.
Let's try it.
Up. There you go. That was not bad.
It wasn't, I think I went too narrow. So I had like a sticking point. I was like here, where normally I'm like here. I'll trip it, I'll go up, let's see what happens. There you go, let's go! Stay tight, big breaths, you got this shit. There you go, let's go. Good, up. Way it off.
That's heavy. It didn't feel too heavy, but I just didn't want to keep going up. Yeah, like I went down. It wasn't like, oh shit. It was more like, oh okay. And I was like, oh, it's not going anywhere. Like that. You know that feeling when it doesn't want to go up anymore, and you don't know why? Like that. But it didn't feel heavy, which is cool. Let's go, Gio. Come on. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Damn it. I thought I had it. Right now I have bench, but I was just reminiscing about my 220 last week and I was shaking my head. I don't know if you saw that, but I was like, because I actually hit that last week, less gear too. Like I didn't have my straps. It was just, I don't know. Don't know what happened. Maybe I got in my head too much, or it could be the cut. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bitch. But yeah, bench is next, so I just have to shake this off, not think about it anymore, and just focus on bench.
So I'm gonna be going for what I've been hitting weekly for the last 10 weeks. I've been hitting 455 on my squat weekly, but as my weight came down, I've been 90% of 500, which I'm really happy with. I think maybe like the 1 week off and then like the low amount of hydration or just moving around kind of threw me off a little bit. Like 440 moved pretty good. I probably should have just took 455, but today's a max out day, right? It's a max out video, so I was like, let's bump it up. But that was just more for fun. So I want to be smarter, because I would say let's go for 365, something that's nice and pretty, like 3 1/4, you know, but I've been hitting weekly like 340, 345. So I'm gonna aim around there. If I can hit 350, that'd be freaking awesome, because I am at my new body weight low. This morning I woke up and I was 193. So it's coming down, you know? I'm really, really happy. I think that's what, like almost 30 pounds now. So if I could still hit like around 340, 350, 30 pounds less, I'm in a really good spot, because as soon as I'm done with this program, I'm gonna maintain my weight, but now slowly bump up my calories, and I think my strength will skyrocket. So the goal is by the end of this year to get to my new leanness, but also my old strength. So back to squatting 500, which I have a lot of confidence I'll be able to hit. Got it.
Nice.
Woo. Damn. Shit felt kind of heavy, dude. Damn. I didn't feel like my squats got affected by not training that much, but my bench, I feel like there's no bounce. Good.
God, it feels so weird. Cause I can't get my rhomboids, I can't get them tight until you let it go. So like my whole setup is weird. Cause I'm loose, and then you let go the weight, and then I get tight.
Next one, a lower one.
Okay.
Do you want to take the same weight? Take the same weight?
No, I'll go up.
What?
Go up. I'll do 105.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
Let's go.
God damn. Probably call it right there. Might be the smart thing to do. Shit.
Yeah, please call it right there.
Huh? You don't think I should go up like a quarter? All right.
1, 2, 3.
Up. There we go. Oh. How's that?
Good. I think you're supposed to go up one more. It felt heavy when you let it go for some weird reason.
That's why I wanted you to take the same weight.
Huh?
That's why I wanted you to take the same weight with a lower bracket.
Yeah. It was fine. I mean, it felt heavy, but it didn't feel like I wasn't gonna get it.
95 you could do forever, you know? That's why I was like, if you're gonna change form, keep the same weight, change form.
I see.
But don't up the weight and change form.
I see. I don't know, should I go up?
It depends on how much confidence you have.
I never have confidence.
I will
So
call that then. Well, you want to? You just go up? When I give you the coaching cues?
Because it always sounds like it's awesome.
It is. It's always going to be. Like coach and athlete are always going to be, it's always going to be, how do you feel? This is what I see, you know? Like even at meets, it's always going to be like that. How do you feel? This is what I see. What do you feel? 'Cause I can't feel what you feel. So it needs to be 50-50. But so far it's been 2 calls where I'm like, I think you should have done this. So now we know, you know?
I have like a loose, or like not as tight, I don't know, what do you call it? Like vagina wall? I have no idea. But pelvic floor. Thank you for mansplaining. And it's not mansplaining. So what I have to do, anytime I deadlift, I just have to anticipate pissing on myself, which really sucks.
Everyone does it.
Really?
Everyone I follow pisses on the floor.
Fine. Well, so I have to take proper precautions so I don't dirty our floor and have to put a pad on. So that's why I'm taking a while. So for all my females out there that piss on themselves, I don't know. I'm with you, man. I don't know. Just got to make the pelvic floor stronger. But for now, just taking all the proper steps so I don't like create a huge mess.
Oh, Gio, come on. Fuck yeah.
There you go. Nice. Shmoney.
I yanked it a little bit, but not bad. That's one of the things that, as you're losing weight, your kind of leverages have to shift and change a little bit. So, like today, I had to adjust my belt because it was too loose. So now I made it a little bit tighter. But now that it's tighter, like my hips can actually get a little bit lower. So it's got to make sure to not keep my hips so high as when I had a bigger belly. Like when I was a bigger belly, I'm lifting from more of a stiff-legged position, whereas now I can get more quads in it. So you got to be conscious of those little adjustments. Easy.
Woo.
Easy.
Let's get this shit. Let's go. There you go. Easy. Wow. That's good, yeah.
In terms of energy, I think I only have one more in me. So I'll probably just take one big jump. See what happens.
Hey, let's go. There it is. There you go. There you go. Let's go.
Got stuck on my sticky legs.
He didn't look very sick at that point. He actually did pretty good.
Got stuck on my legs. Dude, my total fucking sucks ass today. I don't even know, man. Probably like, I don't even know if I hit 1350. Nah, for sure I didn't. I only got what, 440? Dude, maybe 1300 or something? No worries. Wait till the end of the year, dude. Till the end of the year. Let's go. Everything you got, come on. Up, there we go. Nice. 250.
Goddamn.
Damn.
I feel like my form was like that. Was it?
I was just looking at the bar.
Oh shit!
That was good.
I feel like I can go up, dude. I felt like my back was fucked.
Nah, your back is good. Oh, that's great.
What the fuck?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? On the top end, at the top
Who
end,
is this bitch?
you have 275 on the top end. It's just the bottom end.
Leave it?
I'll leave it. I think that's good.
Justin. Should I leave it? Because every time I go, should I go up? Justin's like, yeah.
If you want to take a YOLO jump?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll end it on a high, because my other two lifts, I didn't get to hit it. This one I wasn't expecting shit.
Yeah.
I was like, if I get 235, I'll be happy.
250. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a nice round number. You're this much closer to 300. For all of you guys that are new to the channel, this mama hit 336 back in the day. Like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
OG.
Before the boobs.
336.
Before the
dude.
boobs. Yeah.
So she's a mama now, but looking back all sexy. I'm very,
What the
very
fuck?
proud of her.
I'm not a mama now. I mean, I am now, but not
What about
now.
last night?
What about last night? We slept separate.
That's true. I'm happy that I survived, actually.
Yeah? What do you feel
Yeah.
right now?
Well, I was just talking to Deep earlier. I was like, oh, you know what? I know why 475 didn't feel heavy. It's because I wasn't feeling anything at all. Because I was pounding Tylenol.
Oh.
because you know I had the craziest headache ever. So I was like,
Your body felt nice.
so yeah, my body didn't feel anything. It was just like, oh yeah, for sure, let's dump more weight on it. And then obviously I think 475 was pretty heavy for a couple of reasons. I've been hitting a weekly 455. And then as my weight comes down, like, you know, you find new leverages, new bar path or whatever. And then so I think that might have been too big of a jump. I probably should have took the 440 and then 455, just like little jumps until I inch my way there. But I was like, fuck it, I've hit this weight easily before. I think I hit it for like a triple. And today I hit it for a 0.
You're dumb. I was actually pretty surprised with my deadlifts. That was the one that I was just not even thinking about. I really wanted to hit the 225 because I keep repeating, I hit 220 last week. So I was like really focused on that one. The bench, I'm just like.
So you haven't hit 225 in a long time?
Since fucking years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And then my bench, just whatever I got, I'm like, cool, that's fair. But the deadlift, I wasn't even considering. I'm like, oh, if I could just hit 235, that'd be cool. So that one, I was like, oh shit. Maybe it's because I'm also a fucking heady ass lifter that since I wasn't thinking about it, I was just like so nonchalant that it actually went up. Whereas I was so focused on the fucking squat that I failed it. I don't know.
So many things at stake with the other two.
I'm just a lame ass lifter.
Yeah, you are.
All right, do you have anything else to say, Coach?
No, I think this whole like series has been really good. We both have lost quite a bit of weight, and we both kept our strength like near 90%. So that's what I'm the most excited for, because that's one of the toughest things before. I mean, you guys have seen where I've come really close to 500, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start cutting. I start cutting, and all of a sudden I'm like struggling with like 365 on the squat, you know? So doing things way different this time. Getting back to my leanest form, and as you guys saw, I have way more mass on my legs. So I think my body looks way more balanced. And we still got 2 more weeks left. And now that I'm feeling better, I'm gonna train my ass off for the next 2 weeks, and we'll see who actually wins in this series when we get our DEXA scan.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, just based on physique, you know who looks leaner and who's looking better.
You do look really good.
Wow, thank you. I was expecting for you to talk shit, but no.
Not as good as me.
No, come on now. You actually have leaned out a lot. You are looking really good. Like, you could tell you have like a jawline, whereas before it was just this potato face.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. I've just had a lot of fun with this program. I've been running it consistently, haven't missed a day. We haven't had any like refeeds or like cheat meals or any of that. So it's really dope that once you dial everything in, like the water intake, the proper rest, the nutrition, and like everything is dialed in, your body just can't wait. It's like salivating to grow and progress. So it's really tight to like have that experiment on myself, because I've just never been this dialed in ever when it came to my fitness. I always had like some type of excuse, whether that's like work, or I gotta like be a mom, or I gotta do this. So there was always an excuse, whereas now, because it's so focused and so zeroed in, that I'm like, fuck, my body is like, it's going, yes, finally, bitch, you're using me the right way. So it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you guys. And our coach JP has set aside some days for us to have a monster cheat meal that we can't wait to share with you guys. So stay tuned for that after this series. That's one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, so if you want to know where to eat and where to like carb up or just indulge in Vegas, stay tuned for those videos, because they're gonna be so good. And we have some special guests coming, so you don't want to miss those.